How many people in Gaza were killed in the war? Until now, the whole world has adopted the Hamas narrative that spoke of over 35,500 dead. The UN also adopted this number. No one asked for proof, no data, and no one even indicated how many of them were terrorists. They simply presented this figure as fact, acting as if everyone killed were innocent civilians. We in Israel cried out that this is not true, and I said this in many interviews in the international media networks. But only now, many months late, the UN also understands this and doubts Hamas data. In the UN's update, it turns out that they were only able to identify 24,686 dead in Gaza. Yes, Hamas simply added thousands of dead that apparently do not exist just to present a high and exaggerated number, and the UN placated to Hamas goals. By the way, in terms of the number of children and women among the deceased, the numbers decreased significantly, and the amount that Hamas presented was cut in half. I repeat, cut in half. It's important to note that the list of children also include terrorists who are simply under the age of 18 and automatically fall into this category. If we refer to the IDF's data on the number of terrorists killed, we understand that the ratio between innocent victims and terrorists is unprecedentedly low in terms of war. And certainly when it comes to the unfair war under conditions where a terrorist organization uses people as human shields. The actual ratio is between 1 and 2 civilians killed for every terrorist. There are no other statistics like this in any war in the world. Understand that the average ratio is 1 to 10. It's time for the world to wake up and realize that they were wrapped around the terrorist organization's little finger. Do the right thing and stand by the state of Israel, which is fighting a necessary and justified war against a murderous and cruel terrorist organization for the sake of our country, Jews and Arabs, and actually for the sake of the whole world.